I was just commenting on Facebook that we just used our shower. I'll show it to you for the first time today. And it was nice, to be able to not have to walk across the campground. There it is. Little tiny space. It's like taking a shower in a phone booth. And I went in here with my, where's it at? I never put it back. I don't know. Anyhow, we got a squeegee thing. It's supposed to be up here. I don't know where I put it. I don't know where I put it. Anyhow, I squeegeed the walls best I could, and then I took the washcloth we showered with, and I wiped down the walls, and I kept squeezing the water out of it. So I got it as dry as I could, and as you can see, I got a little ceramic heater blowing into it to dry it out the rest of the way. But I was just saying, oh, here it is. Ugh! Fell down on the floor. We have to shuffle things around in here a lot. Finding place like to dry your towel. And this is the stove under here, and we got a cutting board on top of it now to a place to dry stuff off. But this is my kitchen. It's from here to here. So very small. And then the laundry is like on the floor. This little trash can, I took it out of the bathroom because when I was squeegeeing the walls, I didn't want all the water to get squeegeed. I can't even get in there. I'm going to have to move. See what I'm saying about shifting everything around? I'm trying to put the garbage can back where it goes. Okay. And the shower down here is still a little bit wet. I just stepped in some water. Had to take the toilet paper out of the bathroom so it didn't get filled up with water. I guess we can probably close this now. I think it's about as dry as it's going to get. But every surface, we had this little area, which is, man, I'm so glad for it. I had the TV out. I tried to tune it. I figured I could watch something, but yeah, zero signal. We're in this canyon area. At the end of the canyon is a dam and it has made this reservoir, and there's 2 campgrounds back here. I can't get this thing to go back in. Get Tim to do it in a minute. But I use this tray here. I thought I was going to use it to carry out food. We cook it in here, or we're getting stuff out of the refrigerator and we put it in here. And, I thought we'd do a lot more cooking outside, but it's been cold. But mostly it's just so windy here. Practically blows you right off your feet, We can't use our awning. I think we've had it out maybe once or twice, but that was way back east, like in Tennessee or I can't remember where. But and another thing is, this is our little table, and we stack things here. So this will go on the table at night, and this is our shower caddy and our dish pans, and it's just everything stacked everywhere. I'm not complaining. Because what I wrote at the end is, but when it comes to towing and finding a parking space, we are so glad we are so small because we fit anywhere. And it's got to be cheaper on gas mileage too. Plus, we don't have to have a big truck. It's just, what we feel like we can afford. And yeah, I look terrible. It's night. My hair. Anyhow, we didn't want to go out and buy this a big, huge truck, and then buy a big, huge RV, and then have these huge, huge payments. And then, be like some people, they use it like once or twice, and then they're done. They just don't like it. We didn't know if we'd like it or whatever. So, we started out small. We started with a tent, then we got a tent and a utility trailer, and now we got this little tiny trailer. But, yeah, I like the RV life. I think we need to do it slower. Because, we left, left our house on May 14th, and we went, and we only want to drive, because, man, driving is so, it's tiresome. So, we've been leapfrogging all the way here. We're finally here. This is where we came to camp with my brother. We're right outside Zion. We'll go in tomorrow to Zion Park, and we'll start our tour of the big 5 parks. And we got here tonight. We have all day tomorrow. Then we'll sleep here, and then when are we leaving the next day? Tim.
No.
3 days here, 3 nights.
Yeah, three nights.
Yeah, and we would have done 4, but
4 nights. 4 nights.
4 nights.
Yeah. Today, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're leaving the first Thursday.
So we're leaving when? The 1st of May?
It's Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're not as rushed as I thought, because I thought we had like 2 whole days here at Zion, and I thought one day you just kind of get an overview,
yeah,
and then the next day you'll go, well, let's do a trail.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we'll do at least even a small trail every day, but maybe, I don't know. We'll see. The weather, I think it's supposed to rain. Today is Monday. Or is it Sunday? What day is it? Tim, what day is it? Monday?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The days are blending in. Anyhow. We're playing it by ear. We've never been here before. I did a lot of YouTube research. I've got some big wishes, like, Angel's Landing. It's such a long hike, and we're so old, and yeah. I mean, we did a mile, 1.1 miles at Grand Canyon. It was fairly level ground. And then the next day we did 1.3, and it just, I don't know, the wind and just kicked our butts. So, and Tim is down with, I don't know if he got my cold. I'm starting to get over mine. I don't know if it's allergies. When we got here, I noticed there was this white fuzzy stuff floating around, which might be dogwood stuff or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, different states have different species of plants, and the pollen isn't exactly the same. I don't really get too much allergies in Maryland, except maybe on the very worst of days, and then it's not that bad. It's just mildly annoying. But yeah, so I don't know. It could be a spring cold. I think it's more of a spring cold, because I got so congested. It bothered me in my sinuses, but I didn't get a runny nose and all the symptoms my dad used to get when he got allergies. And I got really congested in my chest, so I don't know what it is. If it's colder or something. But all these things is plays into what we're going to do. The weather, I didn't ask. My brother got here yesterday. He left because he had an extra day of camping. We couldn't get another day. So that's why we're here a day later. But I never asked him, what it was like inside the park. I don't know if all they did was drive around or if they what they did. If they got on the shuttles. We did the shuttles at Grand Canyon, and it was a Saturday, Sunday when we were there, and it was pretty crowded. But only one time did we have to wait in a line. The line was so long that the first shuttle filled up, and then we had to wait for the next one. But I've heard that you can wait in the lines here for like 45 minutes. And, it's just so many people here. So we'll see. We'll find out. And that will all depend on what we do. The weather and how we feel. Because we're, like I said, we're both just, I think I'm getting over it now. He's getting it. So we'll see. Anyhow. This turned into 11-minute blah, blah, blah. I can never make a short thing. All I wanted to do was show you the camper while in use. And the stuff everywhere. Just every surface. And then we got to move. If we want to cook, then we got to, usually after we do the wash up, we immediately dry it and put it away. But yeah, didn't do it tonight. I'm thinking about going over there and doing it. What time is it getting to be? And it's going on 11 o'clock. Forget about it. I'll do it in the morning. Ugh. The chores never end. I need to make more of my iced tea. See, my iced tea. I brew it myself and fill up these Pepsi bottles, and then I have something cold to drink instead of just drinking soda all the time. But it's a chore. I got to use that pan that's over there, which means all that junk has got to be cleared away. And then I got to boil water, and I got to let the tea bag steep, and then I got to funnel it into these bottles. And when I'd fill it about halfway with tea, and then the other half with water, because I make it really strong. Yeah, who cares? Chores. Got to do some chores. But now I need to brush my teeth and go to bed. Because today we're going to tour Zion, and I'm really excited about it. Because we come down from the plateau on 89A north, and the cliffs all look the same. They were brown or that reddish clay color. They call it the Vermilion Cliffs. And all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, I see a white mountain. And it stood out so much after the same looking. They were pretty, but this was different. I said, you know what? I think that's Zion that I'm seeing. And Tim's like, no, we're still 40 miles away. Well, you can see a mountain from 40 miles away. So, yeah. Can't wait. Now I'm going to shut this off and plug in my phone, let it charge, and I probably won't even upload this because it's just a bunch of yapping and it's boring. Who wants to watch this? All right. Where's the off button? Right there.